This goddamn woman in this goddamn pop the balloon fucking show. She's a problem and she needs to be stopped, and no one is talking about it. So I'm here to talk about it today. No, she needs to be stopped, honestly.
It doesn't matter. It's gone too far. You can stop her. You can't stop the movement.
the movement is the movement is the problem now. I don't know how we stop the movement, but she needs to be stopped wholeheartedly. I understand it's all for entertainment, but wholeheartedly, I feel like it just gives people this like this. It's like an open door to just a lot of criticism for
Yeah,
nothing. I'm like,
everything.
and then it's like the people who volunteer because it. I feel like pop the balloon stemmed. From, you know what? It stemmed from the 20v1. That's where it came from.
Yeah, actually.
The birthplace was the 20v1.
Let's talk about the origin
The origin
story.
was the 20v1, and also was that YouTube page that did those live like swipe shows.
I don't
If
remember
you are a
those.
YouTube channel and you did any like in-person dating nonsense in the year
Where
2020,
they'd be like, nah, she gotta go.
you'd
Isn't
be
that
like
not 20v1?
swipe left, or it was like live Tinder or something
Oh.
like that.
So the origin is
The
are these
origin,
dating apps.
yes,
But
the
yeah, it's like
lore,
dating apps
the lore.
in real life.
Listen, dating apps remained online, and I feel like those were private. Only you saw your shuffled cards or whatever. Whereas this just gives people an open door and a comment space, comment threads to just say the most outland and just, and then it gains their own legs through social media. Because dear God, do people have thoughts? But it all in all, I just think it's such a, I don't know why I see it as a like, it's really the downfall of the Black community.
Brian, you say something is the downfall of the Black community every like 6 months.
Because every 6 months the Black community disappoints me and does some nonsense.
This is
Because
nonsense.
no, because what do you mind you? The host is married
The host is happily married, and I would have guessed that.
happily.
Because it's always, I mean, think about every reality show we watch: Love is Blind, Married at First Sight, all of those. It's never hosted by people who are single and are like, oh, I understand your struggle out
Because
here.
as
They're
a
happily been in a relationship for like 10 plus
because
years.
as a girl's, if you really are a girl's girl, why the hell would you put any of those women through any of those men that we have all seen on that damn show? Ridiculous,
I think like,
nonsensical.
nah, I just think it's nonsense all around from the men and from the women. Like, it's just, I never really, I do not ever see any clips that are like happy couples, like, oh wow, like, yes, I say yes to you. And the other person says yes, and they're just happy together. Whenever I see a clip from Pop the Balloon, I know it's going to be on some bullshit.
If it shows up on my for you page, because I've literally blocked, I've tried to block the mentions, the I popped the balloon, the hashtag. I've tried to block so much of it. If I see it pop up on my for you page, I know y'all hoes is really like fiending, like it's gotten
It's
legs.
bad.
Like the clip has gotten legs. Like the one girl who had like a deep voice, and as soon like a deeper voice, and like soon as she spoke, literally just pop pop pop. I said, you all will like hell is hot.
Hot.
Hell is hot, and the boat is waiting for all of you.
I even saw another one that was like, "Where did you get your shoes from?"
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh
I
my
could
God. No,
tell.
because now not only has it like crept into like um other like
Community.
communities like Latino, Asian, but also the queer community. I saw one with gay men, and they were doing that nonsense. And I think that's the clip you're talking about, right?
Yeah.
He was like, "Oh, where are your shoes from?" And there he was like, the guy like who was I guess the contender was like Sheen, and they just started giggling, and I said, "And what about
What's
it?
funny?
Most of my shoes are knockoff H
Mind
and
you, they
M."
admitted to having shopped there themselves. Like, it's like you critiquing people for things that you yourself do, but also a lot of these people do these stuff just for likes and clicks, and they're like, "Ooh, I know this will go viral if I say this or if I do that." It's not for actual like connections or engagement. It's just for clout.
I genuinely want us all as a collective to really just turn on that left brain a little bit more, that right brain a little bit more, and really think like when when future historians look back.
This will not be in the textbooks, I hope.
No, but it's on the collective internet. It's in the zeitgeist of like,
You know, it needs to be in that girl's new drawing. When she steps
when
forward
she
into
steps into
2026, I want to see Pop the Balloon back there behind her, that we're leaving Pop the Balloon behind. And you know what's worse is that it's not even, at least when you're doing it for clout and da 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 da, the people that are there are willing participants to whatever fuckery
yeah.
comes with that. But now it's gone to the point where people are at the coffee shop, the grocery
Yes.
store. Random strangers are minding their business, and here comes a group of people with balloons.
Clout
Like,
chasers.
oh, I don't like how they dress, Pop. Oh, how many kids you got, Pop? Like, excuse me, this is
Bruh.
harassment at this point.
Like live action Pop the Balloon is insane.
Crazy. Like, this
Because
is not.
I saw the one, and I saw one where it's like this dude, like a group of girls, and like all of them popped except for one of them, and the girl that didn't pop, the host was like, "Oh, would you?" And it was like in like a Target or something like that. First of all,
Mm,
as Black people, why are we shopping at Target during Black History Month or during 2020, whatever? Y'all wrong for that.
2025.
Yeah. So I'm like, clocking y'all. But she was like, and I think like they actually like went off together or something like that. And like I said, you're joking.
With the stranger that they met at the
Yes.
store.
Yes.
See, now people, y'all aren't even concerned enough about your safety because you don't know this person from a
Please be
can
for
of
real.
paint. To be not even did they not sign up for this show, they were just shopping. But also, you know, people be doing stuff and act like everything's a skit nowadays. Everything I see online, I'm just like, it has to be a skit.
Our girl, not was it Lex or Drea?
Lexpi? Oh, Dre and Nicole, when
You
she was
saw,
approached by the whatever random. These dudes like to approach women and record
bruh.
them without consent. And
She
then
said
slow mo them turning around. And you know, most women will smile because we're taught to do
to
that.
be, you know,
Yeah, to be extra nice. And then so she turns around and this dude slow mo's the video
to make it seem
every
like,
three
oh, she's like
seconds.
into me. Oh, I
Exactly.
got her cheesing, blushing, whatever, hard as hell. I'm like,
Yeah. And then he's like, oh, like you're pretty. What do you say? Can I get your number?
can
And
I get
she's
your
like,
number?
no, I can get
No, but
yours,
I can get
which
yours.
you
Which,
should have known from that response
and I hope
alone.
she gave him like a fucking Google Voice number.
Well, I don't know. It's not really safe to be taking those
But then she
risks
went online and she was like, "Yo, whoever the fuck this person is, like, y'all need to stop this nonsense
because
because,
I was not interested in the slightest.
God,
And it's so weird. But back to the pop the
yes,
balloon
pop the balloon.
stuff, you know, but what really gets me about that is that it's not enough that you pop the balloon, you explain why, the person
Yes,
gets to explain
why
why.
they did it
At
or
the
why they
end
did.
of each person, she gets to ask the person there, like, are they your type? To just really hit the nail
No,
home
like
on the critique, like, they don't want you. Oh, they really don't like you. Oh, they got to shade you even more.
I genuinely be wanting to ask, like the just from a woman's perspective. I just want to know. I don't care what the men gotta say about this and why they go on the show. Men, to me, and why they do certain things, their logic. Well, I will never understand because to me, it's just like that's stupid. Why are you here? But for women, I'm like, you are the smarter sex. Like you are like the more mature, more intelligent, specifically black women too, like amongst the demographics. Like you guys have degrees on degrees. Why the fuck are y'all coming on this show like
Oh,
this?
why is you here?
Why is you here?
I don't
Y'all be
know, but
weak in the knees. Stand
I don't
up.
know. But I don't know. I feel like I don't know if I've even seen enough, but it seems like the same type of person gets on there. They're like a content creator and real estate person and
Oh
business
yeah,
owner, and
I'll never forget that one
that's
man.
like the trifecta. That's like the starter kit of like the people who get on there.
They make content, they do real estate, and they own a business.
They own an LLC. Honey,
The LLC. That's oh
I'm
god.
2 to 3 of the way
Go to a
there, honey.
conference if that's what you want to meet people who do this
Go to
shit.
what is it? Afrotech?
Go to Afrotech.
Afrotech. Go to
Oh my god, why do I feel like Afrotech is about to have a pop the balloon fucking segment?
They about to it's about to turn into Afro Nick. Was it
Afro.
Freak Tech? But yeah, I
No,
want our
I want our, I
society,
want our
and
sisters and our girls
we're
to be
probably in
better.
the hub. I think the woman who does it,
She's in
she's in
Atlanta.
Texas.
Oh.
but she's in Houston, Texas, which
Oh.
is basically another Atlanta. I think Atlanta has to
Beyonce, get
have
your girls. They in your backyard doing nonsense.
mama a balloon behind you. Like, be careful.
No, it's become such a problem, and like, and then the type of men I've seen, one man who I know for a fact is a clout chaser, because not only did I see him on multiple episodes of Pop the Balloon, and I understand that some of them are like repeat people. I saw him on multiple episodes of Pop the Balloon. I was
Don't
like,
tell me
oh,
it's the doctor dentist
Doctor
guy.
Dentist, yes. Not only did I see him on Pop the Balloon, but I later saw him on a reality TV dating show.
I'm like, how do you have all
I
this
said,
time even to
there
be
are
doing
people with cavities, like who need incisors fixed, who need like teeth
teeth filled,
removed,
root
and
canals,
you're over here doing popping the balloon dating.
veneers? Go be a veneer tech.
But then I remembered he's a doctor in Houston and he's African, so
So, I was so impressed by him. I don't even remember what he looks like now, but I
he's
remember he
tall,
was like
dark,
tall and dark skinned
hmm
and I think generally attractive to, many women.
conventionally attractive.
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly in that sense. So I was like, oh, like he seems like a good contender. I think there was a woman who was like in her
Mm-mm.
early to mid 20s, and she was like, oh, I'm interested, da, da, da. And he was like, oh no, I can't do that because you're too young. And I was like, okay, seems like a stand up guy enough.
He wasn't.
Yeah, I just also like what are you doing at 36? I think he was at the
At
time
this your
around
big
there.
Jurassic age. At this your big Jurassic
Jurassic.
age. While
I'm
your
like
mates are having baby showers. Your mates, they're having fast born, or what are they called when they
dowry
no,
or
not dowry, when they dunk the baby in the water. Fast
baptisms,
baptisms are happening. Meanwhile, at this your big Jurassic age, you're here popping balloons.
popping
I can
balloons.
understand the 20 year
With
olds.
20 year
I
olds,
can
that's the
understand the
thing. And
20
you
year
can't be
olds.
like, oh, I don't want you. You're 26. What do you think the target demographic is here, babes?
This is how I know, because, and that's another thing about it. It's like the age range of the men and women be wild to me.
Yeah. The women don't go past 28, if that. Hardly
It'd be women in their
ever.
20s, and then the men be like 30, late 30s. They'd be like, okay, hold on now, pop. Like, what we doing here? Let's be very for real.
And then you want to talk about you don't want somebody in your 20s. You're with your peers mentally. Like, clearly, y'all are in the same headspace. Y'all both want to be on here to find your next boo or for clout. Like, y'all both have the same objective. So don't act all high and mighty. Because what are the women your age doing? Like, why is it so hard for you as a man in his mid to late 30s to go find a woman in her mid to late 30s anywhere else than on this Pop the Balloon TV show? Like, I just have so many questions. When I see older men that seem like
Bruh.
good men,
Oh.
but they are like struggling dating. Like, there was this one white dude on Love is Blind,
Oh
season
no.
7 or something. He seemed like really grounded. Him and his fiance
Mm-hmm.
were doing really well. Then as soon as the cameras cut off, she was like, he lied. I wouldn't hear from him for days on end. He this, he that. And I'm like, that's the thing. Y'all are some of these men that are like older, they're so good at putting up a front,
Mm-hmm.
and especially for the camera. And then once the cameras go away and you have to live with them day to day and see who they really are, that's when they start having issues, especially with women their age, because women their age aren't putting up with that.
I'm glad you brought up Love is Blind, because that's another fucking epidemic that needs to be discussed.
Facts.
Especially this past season.